Today on General Hospital, Britt pushes Jason away and then gets a wake-up call from Cullum. Plus, Emma and Joe turn to Nathan for help in looking for Anna at Bobby's. Britt asks Jason to decide once and for all, who comes first, her or Carly. He refuses to answer, which Britt says is basically his answer. She asserts she's done with him, as he'll never cut the cord with Carly, and says for him to stay away from her. Britt storms out. Jason asks Carly what she said to Britt. Carly says this isn't her fault, and Britt came here to intentionally pick a fight with her at the Quartermans. Chase gives Brooklyn the news of his demotion, and if he chooses to stay, that his hours will be more regular. He feels they should take advantage of that to refocus on adopting. Chase says his demotion was a wake-up call, and he can't prioritize work over family, and that building a family with her is his priority. However, he can see by Brooklyn's face that she's hesitant. Has she changed her mind about adopting? Brooklyn still wants to build a family with him, but worries he's deflecting the loss of his career by focusing on having a child. Chase insists he is always thinking about having a family, but admits he also can't imagine not being a detective. Emma and Joe show up at the PCPD hoping to see Mac, but he's out. Nathan offers to help them, and Emma hesitates because it's a family matter, but eventually tells him she's worried about her grandmother and that she may be in trouble. Emma says it's been months since her grandmother left on her WSB assignment, and she doesn't think she'd go this long without contacting her. Her mom and Aunt Felicia haven't heard from her either. Nathan says he'll go check the department. Records for any updates on Anna from the WSB. Lucas and Joss arrive at Windermere for cocktail hour, and he's glad that creepy butler Pascal is out of town. They head into the living room only to find Ava waiting with a martini in hand. Marco, who joins them, had let Ava into measure for some of Jens's artwork. Joss suddenly remembers she needs to go check on Donna for her mom, but Ava says Donna and Avery are at Sunny's tonight, so she should stay, relax, and have a drink. Joss agrees to stay and says she'd love a glass of wine. Marco offers to go get a bottle, and Ava heads to the cellar with him to check out Jen's collection. Lucas thanks her for not running out, as he knows Ava isn't her favorite person. Lucas excuses himself to get them some snacks, which is when Joss begs to snoop. Ava returns and asks if she's looking for something in particular. Joss says she was just being nosy, and it's hard to picture her uncle living here. The two of them quickly end up in a little spat until Lucas and Marco both return with several choices of wine. In her room, Anna wakes up and has a vision of Peter. He asks Auntie Anna if she's missed him. Anna refuses to believe this is real, as he's dead, but Peter points out they thought that about Britt and Nathan, and clearly, people in his family don't stay dead. Anna runs away from him, and he follows her as she keeps screaming, "You aren't real." Peter says his father would be so disappointed in her for denying what's right in front of her. Anna cries that she held his hand and watched him die. Peter says, "Did you? Or was it another one of my father's tricks?" Anna reminds Peter that he hated Faison and killed him. Peter says, "So I thought," and deep down, Faison always wins. Anna continues to cry. This isn't real. Peter taunts her that his father is finally ready to show himself to her, to have her. At the hospital, Cullum finds Rocco cleaning up after some kids as part of his community service and chats with him. Cullum explains he was looking for Britt's office. That's when Britt shows up and sees Rocco in the room with Cullum. Britt heads in, hears someone is looking for her, and then she leads Cullum to her office. In her office, Britt asks what he wants with Rocco. Cullum says, "I'm proving a point." At home, Brooklyn tells Chase he doesn't have to decide anything about his job right now, and she will support him no matter what. Chase says he has wanted to be a detective since he was a kid, and he can rebuild his career. He's done it once already. However, he also wants to build a family with her, and they kiss at Bobby's. Jason tells Carly that he gets it. Britt wanted a fight, and he vows to find out why. Jason takes off. In her office, Cullum tells Britt the WSB could still pick up Rocco for that lab stint, claim he was privy to top-secret data, and he wouldn't be the first kid they've thrown in Steinmauer. Britt gets it. She's cut things off with Jason, and she's moving to Windermere tonight, so leave Rocco alone. He tells her that from now on, for her sake and Rocco's, she will comply with his orders. At Windermere, as everyone sits and sips drinks, Lucas then suggests they go explore the catacombs. He grabs Josh's hand to head down, but Marco stands up and tells Lucas, absolutely not. Lucas is taken aback. At the station, Nathan tells Emma there are no updates on Anna, but he'll look into this. He can't promise anything, but he knows where to start looking for answers. Finally, Anna tells Peter that if Faison wants her, then he should come get her right now. Peter laughs that his father will come to her when he's ready. Anna cries. I just want this to end. Peter walks out as Anna pleads with Faison to come and show his face. On the next General Hospital, Josh asks Brennan whether he wants to know what she found out. And Carly meets with Sidwell.